Welcome, Taurus, to your special love reading for the 19th and 20th of 2018. So this will be for Thursday and Wednesday and Thursday. All right, so it might carry over throughout the weekend, but we shall see. So let's see, energy for the mutual energy between you and your partner or love interest. What's the mutual energy between both of you? So there is dishonesty. Someone is not being very honest when it comes to communication. Honest about how they might be feeling, honest that they are done, or that they might be feeling something for you deeply. So we will look into what that might be. So someone is getting away with something. So what is your love interest or partner bringing towards you for Taurus? So they might be very frustrated, and I feel like this is wanting to go to battle, and even if they're not coming towards you, this is being anxious and very stressed because they have a lot to say, they have a lot on their mind. So it's like if you are being dishonest with them, or if somebody is being dishonest with you, there's like confrontation that's going on. So maybe a lot of phone calls or text messages or even face-to-face verbal communication. So there might be very hostile energy for some of you. Maybe dealing with an air sign. And what might you be bringing towards your partner or love interest, Taurus? So you are frustrated with the things that they might be saying, even if they're trying to rush you, or if they've, kind of getting under your skin in some way. You might be very frustrated with somebody. So either being pushed in a direction too quickly, or the fact that they're letting you know how they feel about something, and then there's some kind of grudge going on. So I feel like you might be shutting them down the next 2 days. Now, what is your advice for Taurus? So it tells you to try to look forward to the future, try to remove the anxiety and feeling depressed, feeling down, not really having a good time. So it tells you to try to combat by having fun. So I feel like a lot of you might really be stressed over the next 2 days in love, just to say. Now, what is the outcome, potential outcome for Taurus? So you might be having issues with letting go of someone from the past issue, a past person, a hurt, a pain, a grudge that you could be just kind of going over in your head over and over again. So it's a very complicated kind of scenario, or emotionally. So either you or the person that you're dealing with, they're having a hard time letting go. Clarify these 7 of Swords for Taurus. So we do have the Empress, and a lot of times this is the wife, or somebody is married, or there's something sexual that might be involved in a situation. Someone is not being honest about what's going on, whether it's a pregnancy or someone is already in a relationship, but there's still some kind of confrontation or something like that going on with the connection in some way. And clarify the 6 of Cups in reverse for Taurus. So we do have the Devil showing up, and when this is showing up, again, a lot of people try, they feel some type of way, when you're looking into tarot or different things that are different from religion, and they see the Devil card and they get afraid. And this has prompted me to say something like this, because I feel like a lot of you, you might relate to something like this, where there is a fear of getting to know somebody that's different from who you are, somebody new, somebody outside of your comfort zone, something new, something outside of your comfort zone when it comes to your beliefs and how you might approach somebody, how somebody is approaching you. So the Devil here is an energy of restriction, fear, an energy that constantly, it can compound, over and over. It can deplete your energy and drain you at times, because it is a heavier energy of something that you might need to change. So whether it's a sexual thing, whether it's how people might think about you in your love relationship, whether it's a person that you were used to, if they was the same race as you were somebody that's new, that's not the same race, somebody that's shorter than you and you're taller, different things like that, somebody who was heavier than you and you might be very slim. So different things like that might go into the equation, whether it's eating, drinking, a lot of things that might pull you back and keeps you attached to a particular person. That energy is there. So I feel like a lot of you might need to relate that to what you could be going through within anything that could relate to your love life in some way. So this is a heavier card, so it's a card of a lot of fear, and then really being attached to someone that might not be treating you right, or vice versa, you know, holding on to something that's not really healthy for you. So that needs to be addressed in some way. So keep that in mind as you go throughout the next 2 days. I hope that the messages did help out in some way. Again, lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. And where was I going? I was going somewhere with the devil energy. So the, you know, a lot of people look at tarot and they might judge it and say, you know, this is evil, you know, it's the devil and all these kind of things, and you are judgmental towards it. But you have to always allow different things. Your belief system can change as you are open to different things. You know, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can always uncover it. You can look in it. If it doesn't feel right to you, you then kind of back up. Always kind of go by how the way it feels and the advice that's coming through. If it's negative, if it's something that's really kind of, you know, it gets you a bit paranoid, or it makes you step back, then that's when you kind of just push it away. That's fine. But you know, even when that comes to a person, try not to be try to have the anxiety about something that's different, something that's new, a change or something like that that might come through with your particular love interest situation. Okay, so lots of love. I hope that the messages did help out. You can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.